Is President Tinubu not the one living fake life? A country that doesn't have money, you are buying new private jets, presidential jets, that you didn't even pass through the National Assembly. Today, we don't know how much to spend on that big bogus jet. Is that not fake life?
Today, we are diving into a fiery conversation that is lighting up the nation. President Tinubu at a recent event claimed Nigerians were living a fake good life before the removal of fuel subsidies. A bold statement, right? But here is a question. Was this so-called fake good life a reality, or is this just another narrative to justify tough economy policies? To break it down, let's look at what Tinubu said. He argued that subsidies created an illusion of prosperity while driving the country towards economic collapse. He defended his controversial policies by promising brighter days ahead, urging Nigerians to endure the current struggles. But not everyone is buying it, especially journalist Rufai of Arise News, who didn't hold back in his criticism. Rufai makes a compelling point. Life under fuel subsidies wasn't a walk in the park. Massive poverty, unemployment, and economic struggle persisted. So how does removing this subsidy without a robust plan to cushion the impact help the average Nigerian? Is this reality a solution, or just a deeper dive into economic despair? According to Rufai, GDP has fallen drastically, lives destroyed. They are the ones living fake lives. And Rufai didn't stop there. He called out the government's claims about saving trillions, while corruption and unfulfilled promises like the incomplete Port Harcourt refinery paint a very different picture. If this is about rescuing the economy, why is the presidency allegedly plunging on a new presidential private jet without accountability? Is this the light at the end of the tunnel Tinubu speak of, or just another distraction? So Nigerians, the question remains, who is really living a fake life? The citizens struggling to survive, or the leaders making promises without tangible result? Stay tuned as we dive deeper into this heated debate, from clips highlighting Rufai's explosive critics and reaction from Nigerians.
Nigeria's President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is saying that good life Nigerians thought they lived or they were living prior to his administration was fake and capable of collapsing the country. The president, who was represented by Wahab Egbewole, the Vice Chancellor of the University of Ilorin, spoke over the weekend during a convocation ceremony of the Federal University of Technology, Akure in Ondo State. Tinubu was quoted to have said that the removal of petrol subsidy and the unification of exchange rates were necessary to save Nigeria from the brink of collapse. Well, he's quoted as saying, unfortunately, the good life we thought we were living was a fake one that was capable of leading the country to a total collapse unless drastic efforts were urgently taken. The need to salvage the future of our children and bring the country back from its brink of collapse necessitated the strategic decisions to remove the fuel subsidy and also unify the exchange rates. I am not unaware of the consequences of the tough decisions on our people. I sincerely wish there could be softer options. Rufai.
With due respect, this is wrong. Nigerians were not living any fake life. It was not as if when the first subsidy was there, life was a whole lot better for Nigerians. It was just a measure to make things easier. There was still massive poverty. There was still massive pain. Even when Nigerians went abroad and they claimed they subsidized the naira, to the dollar, which was about 600, 700 then, how many people would really even afford that money? The economy was depressed. So you say Nigeria was living fake life. There was no living. It was not that we're living in paradise. But what we're telling President Tinubu every time is, did you think of the effect of destroying the lives further and devaluing the lives before you embarked on it? Mr. Cardozo was saying that they've saved over 6 trillion on subsidies for forex. Ask him how much in our GDP has reduced since all of these 2 monstrous measures have taken place in Nigeria. I can give you some figures. Nigeria's GDP, as at when the APC met it in 2015, before they decided to go ahead and lead us on this path of destruction, was inching close to 500 billion. Today, the GDP is more than half of that amount. The lives have been destroyed. Some projection says our GDP is now 199 billion. You want to prorate that in trillions of naira of how much has been lost in this economy? So they have not been productive. Is it the corruption we want to talk about? Is it the fakery that is going on? They are the ones that are fake. You know how many times they've told us Port Harcourt refinery is ready? Is that not the one giving us fake news? Didn't they tell us that it was mechanically complete at the start of the year? They said it was going to be ready in August, not ready. Now, and please, for the sake of people, what they did was simply a production unit churned out, the naphtha that they now have to go and blend with C5, crack C5, because they don't have the converter unit that will convert the naphtha, the hydrocarbons in there, into something of high octane ratings. That refinery is not 100% complete. This is something they took 1.5 billion for over 44 months. We are already 42 months away. Techni Monty announced that thing on the 6th of April 2021. 42 months down the line. Techni Monty's announcement was that by 44 months' time, both complexes, the 150,000 barrel refinery and 60,000, will be working. 42 months in, they've just achieved 70% of the 60,000 barrels because they don't have a converting unit. Now, for all of those that are saying blending is an international practice, if you have a full-on converting unit, once you provide the naphtha, you have a converter that will be able to crack further the hydrocarbon. You don't need to go and get external C5 and now blend. Why is Dangote Refinery not doing that? Because they have the full-on units. So people should stop deceiving people. And the NMPC, after we revealed their lies, even confirm that that's what they are doing. That they are taking the naphtha they are providing from their own column and they are going to crack it with, blending with crack C5. They are getting from Indorama. So they are the ones that have been faking Nigerians all this while. All the projects, the money they said they were going to save, invest in other projects, they've been faking Nigerians, or they are the ones that have been lying to Nigerians. They are the ones that are living fake life. Is President Tinubu not the one living fake life? A country that doesn't have money, you are buying new private jets, presidential jets, that you didn't even pass through the National Assembly. Today, we don't know how much to spend on that big bogus jet. Is that not fake life?
And guys, you see, this whole discussion about the so-called fake good life Nigerians were living before subsidy removal just keep getting deeper and more thought-provoking. Let's unpack this further. Now, here is something to chew on. While many Nigerians at home struggle to afford even the basics, a single meal a day, perhaps some eba with colored water, our leaders seem to be living in an alternate universe. Nigerians abroad, guys, are not holding back their opinions either. They are pointing out that prisoners in other countries eat better than average Nigerian family who are not prisoners. And you know what is really disturbing? This seems to align perfectly with the reality Tinubu wants us to accept. A nation where the rich elite, including himself, keeps embezzling national wealth for their 10th generation, while the majority scramble for scraps. This is not just an economic issue. It is a betrayal of the abundant natural resources that should be a blessing to every Nigerian. And speaking of betrayals, let's talk numbers. Can you believe that between June 2023 and March 2024, President Tinubu and Vice President Shettima spent a staggering 8.64 billion naira on travel alone? Yes, 8.64 billion naira. Local trips, international trips, air ticket, presidential air fleet maintenance, 1.5 billion for vehicles for the office of the First Lady, an office not even recognized by the Constitution, 2.9 billion naira for sporty utility vehicles, SUVs, for the presidential villa, 4 billion naira for the renovation of the president's residence and 2.5 billion naira for the vice president's quarters. 12.5 billion naira allocated to maintain the presidential air fleet, including luxury jets often misused for private affairs by his son, despite President Tinubu's claim that there is no money in the economy and his removal of fuel subsidies, resulting in over a 40% hike in petrol prices. This extravagant spending paints a starkly different picture. This is money that could have gone to power generation sector, healthcare, education, or building proper infrastructure for the people. But don't just take my words for it. You have heard from someone who is boldly calling them out. Rufai has been on fire, exposing the hypocrisy of these spendings by the government. Go watch his clips to confirm. Powerful, isn't it? Rufai, Aisha Yesufu, Dele Farutimi, along with other well-meaning Nigerians, are giving a voice to the frustration we all feel. Think about it. While we are told there is no money, we see luxury jets, billions naira lodges, and massive honorariums being paid out. This isn't just mismanagement, it is pure wickedness. Guys, this is where your voice matters. What do you think about this wasteful spending? Do you agree that this government has its priorities all wrong? Let's have a real conversation in the comment section below. And before we move on, I have some more eye-opening clips to share with you. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. But first, if you haven't already, take a second to like this video, share it with your friends, and more importantly, subscribe to this channel for more truth bombs like this. The more we speak up, the louder our collective voice becomes. Watch the next clips and let's keep holding those in power accountable.
President Bola Ahmed Tinubu does not ask Nigerians not to die if they want to die. And some people are dying. What concerns him? Electricity is expensive, fuel is expensive, gas is expensive. So, basic necessities of life are beyond the reach of most Nigerians. And they are only trudging on, managing to survive and hoping that everything will be better. Since 2015 to date, everything has only been getting worse. And as I always said, since Umaru Musa Yar'Adua and Goodluck Ebele Asikwe Jonathan started the war against the Boko Haram Muslim community, and Muhammadu Buhari added Fulani herdsmen terrorism, Tinubu came and said he removed fuel subsidy and started subsidizing Hajj and floating fraudulent palliative schemes, still sinking Nigeria in debt. And now you are hearing Seyi Tinubu is to become the governor of Lagos, to be demolishing people's houses and shops.
You see, abeg, person wey no Baba Tinubu should please help me tell and say, make him please carry us go back to that fake life that we were living before subsidy was removed. He said that life we were living before subsidy was removed was a fake life. I beg you to tell and say, now that fake life we need. We don't even want to be real. We don't want to be real. We want that fake life where we say, fuel, we dey buy fuel at 150, 200. That fake life where we dey buy dollar at 500. We want that fake life where we dey buy bag of rice at 25, 30,000. And that fake life we need. I beg, make it just carry us, go keep us where it meet us. Make it just carry us, go back to that fake life. Now that fake life sweet us past. Now that fake life we enjoy more. We don't want to be real. Even him, where be Baba, is not real. His certificate, his primary school certificate is fake. His secondary school certificate is fake. Even his university certificate too, na fake. So, no, just the fake and they go. You see, I want to quickly refresh our memories in case we've forgotten in a hurry. Under the government of this party, under the government of this particular party, so many abnormal things has been happening. One, it started with monkey swallowing money. Monkey swallow money. After that, snake swallowed its own. As if that one wasn't enough. Rat chased our president away from his multi-billion dollars office. Rat. As if that was not enough. There was 6 months total lockdown. 6 months. And after which, people protested against police brutality. In fact, there was massacred. People were massacred. As if that was not enough. Under this same government, we were asked to buy our money with our money. In fact, during that time, when I went to bank to collect 10,000 naira, bank told me that what they will give me is 3,000 naira. So now, bank is telling me how much to withdraw from my own money. Under the same government, people protested against bad governance. In fact, for not, I pity them because what they see with their eyes, their mouth, no fit talk. Make that one there for another day. Under the same government, under the same party, fuel is now selling at 1,500 naira. Who knows what the price will be in next 2 or 3 months' time. Under the same government, dollar is now 1,000, in fact, close to 1,700 naira, heading to 2,000. I beg, could I help me give this party a name? Because even me, I don't even know the name. I beg, wanna help me give this party a name for the comment section? May wanna drop the name for comment section.